What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. Today I'm gonna do my top 5 winter fragrance. And let me hit that again. It's my top 5, not anybody else's but mine. These fragrances I picked out of my collection that I wear most in the wintertime. So I'm basically gonna give you my top 5 winter fragrance. I have a couple in here that are very versatile. You could use them in the fall, in the winter, maybe one in the summer somewhat, but I don't use it in the summer. It fits me more better in the winter. I get more compliments with all these fragrances I'm about to show you in the wintertime. And they are all crazy good, but I'm gonna start off with an honorable mention. And before we get started, I'm from Texas, so it really don't get too cold down here, but as of now it's been crazy cold out, so I began to get out these sexy, masculine, sweet fragrances that fit me personally for the wintertime. So, like I said again, I'm going to give you my top 5 fragrance, my opinion on each fragrance. And I know there's a lot of reviewers out there who do a lot of these videos and who have different takes on each fragrance or what they use for the wintertime. And I know there's fragrances such as Dior Home Intense. You got Dolce Gabbana The One. You have those fragrances that are also top dogs, but in my opinion it's not for me in the wintertime. Now these fragrances that I'm about to show you are pretty good, and for me I think they're great. I get a lot of compliments. I've actually get a lot of compliments from females telling me, what do you wear? I'm looking for a cologne or a fragrance for my husband, for my friend, for my father, and you smell so good. So I go ahead and tell them what I'm wearing. And from all these colognes fragrance I'm about to show you are perfect for the wintertime. And also again for the fall, but to me mainly it fits me better in the winter. So first off, I'm going to give you my first honorable mention. And it's by the House of Chanel, and it's Bleu de Chanel. Now guys, you could also rock this in the fall. I'm not saying it's just a winter fragrance. You could rock it in the fall. But personally, it fits me better in the winter. I get a crazy lot of compliments in this fragrance, but the reason why it's in my honorable mention and didn't make it to my list is because the performance. The performance is kind of weak, and especially out in the cold, it doesn't really do so good on my skin. But I still rock it somewhat in the winter, but the top 5 I'm about to show you I rock even more. I'm not saying not to go, if you've never smelled this fragrance, not to go and smell it or to go and buy it, because it's still perfectly good. But the top 5 I'm about to show you are even better. So again, Bleu de Chanel, you can't go wrong with this. It's a really good scent, it smells good, it's powerful. Just, it doesn't last that long on my skin. I don't know why. So if you like the House of Chanel and you've never tried Bleu de Chanel, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have. Go ahead and try it. If not, then move on to all these other fragrances. But I still love it. Alright guys, on to my 5. This one you can wear in the fall, you can wear in the summer, all year long, very versatile. But I prefer to wear it in the winter. And the reason why is, in the winter is where it gets me the most compliments. And not just by women, but also by men. Dude, what are you wearing? You smell good. It smells awesome. Where can I pick up a bottle? Or even females like, man, you smell really sexy. And I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to hit on you in that kind of way, but you smell really, really sexy. And this has been featured in a lot of other videos on YouTube or anywhere else. It's made a lot of top 10 on a lot of people's videos. And I know for the reason why. People call it synthetic. I don't give a damn. It smells perfectly good for me. It mixes amazing in my body oils, in my skin. It works perfectly for the winter, and it best fits me in the winter. And the fragrance I'm talking about is none other than Dior Savage. It smells crazy good. I love it. This is my 3rd bottle, believe it or not. My 3rd bottle. And I wear this a lot. I wear it for work, for the gym. I wear it for any events I'm about to go to. I could wear it all year long, but I love and I mainly save it for the winter because it fits me best. In the winter, it works better and it blends better with my skin oils in the winter. Everybody's different, but I prefer this for myself for the winter time. And I love it, guys. It smells freaking good. And if you haven't smelled Dior Savage, go try it out. You might not like it at first. Don't spray it on the little sample papers they give you or little cartons or whatever. Spray it on your wrist. Spray it on your skin. Smell it. Don't smell it too close. Get a whiff of it. And I promise you'll fall in love. It's amazing. The longevity, the performance, the versatility in this fragrance is off the charts. And you can't go wrong with Dior Savage, guys. Alright, on to my number 4. This one right here, I've never smelled. I'm from a small town here in Texas, so we don't really have too much high-class retail stores like Sephora, Macy's. We have a Dillard's, but they didn't carry this fragrance. So it was hard to get a sniff of this fragrance. I've seen a lot of reviewers review this fragrance saying it's awesome, it's good, it smells good, and then a lot of them saying it's alright. It smells a little unisex, and I hate unisex fragrance. In my opinion, I dislike unisex fragrance. So I was skeptical of getting this, but I had a friend saying, dude, you gotta try it, blind buy it. I mean, just give it a try. So I went on fragrancenet.com and I got ahead and purchased this fragrance. It came in a couple of weeks ago, and when I first smelled it, I was kind of disappointed a little bit. I'm like, man, it does smell like for a female. But it's because I smelled it up close. I sprayed it, smelled it right on the skin. I didn't like it. The next day, I tried it on. I was going to, I was taking my wife out on a date. So I was like, all right, you know what? I'm going to try this on. Tried it on. 3 sprays, 2 in the chest, 2 in the neck. I'm sorry, 4 sprays. Let me correct. 4 sprays. I went out and I let it linger around the restaurant me and my wife are. I had this waiter came by and says, I don't mean to be rude or sound weird at all, but what cologne are you wearing? And I told him I'm wearing Spice Bomb by Victor and Ross. That's my number 4. Spice Bomb by Victor and Ross. He said it smelled amazing. It didn't smell like a female's fragrance at all. I guess it had it to dry down on my skin. My wife couldn't stop sniffing me. As soon as it dried down on my skin, it got comfortable. It became powerful. And I fell in love with it, guys. I mean, I just got it. I've worn it a couple of times, so I really haven't really tested out. But for the first couple of days that I've been wearing this, I mean, I could say that it's crazy good. You might not like it at first, but give it some time. Give it a chance, especially in the cold weather. If you're outside, you're going to dinner, couple of sprays because it is strong. Give it a chance. Spice Bomb by Victor and Ross. The only thing is, I think this is it's been reformulated. I'm not too sure, but it still gives good projection. Its longevity is about 6 to 7 hours. His performance, it's freaking crazy good. You won't go wrong with Spice Bomb. And it's not unisex. I thought it was unisex in the beginning. Don't smell it from there, guys. Don't spray it and go all crazy. Spray it, let it dry down, and then get whiffs of it. Because people ain't going to come to you and be like, what are you smelling? You smell freaking crazy good. Nobody's going to come to you like that unless it's your girl or your spouse or wife. You see, you spray it and let the air linger, and it becomes freaking gorgeous. I love this scent. I fell in love with it. Didn't like it at first, but that's why it's my number 4 in this video. Spice Bomb by Victor and Ross. Try it if you haven't. Blind buy it too. Alright, on to number 3. And I'm going to pick up the pace because I really didn't want to take too long on my top 5 fragrances. So, my number 3 is Mont Blanc by Mont Blanc Individual. Sorry, kind of messed up right there, stuttered my words. Individual by Mont Blanc. There you go. I was told that this is kind of similar to Creed Santal. I've never smelled Creed. I've smelled Creed Aventus, but never Santal. So I was told that it smelled like that. So I was like, I'm going to give it a try. It smells really, really good. It's it comes off as floral, as a little fresh, but you can still rock it in the winter. You won't go wrong in the winter, and that's my best season to wear this is in the winter. And the reason why is because after when you first spray it on your skin, it comes off as dry sheets, like laundry dry sheets. But you can't go wrong smelling good, smelling fresh. So I sprayed it on my skin. It smells good. It smells fresh. Even my wife said you smell like dry sheets. I don't really like it. But we go out, we go do what we do, and throughout the day, it starts to linger in the air. It starts to get comfortable with my skin. She started to love it. She's all, you know what? I got to start giving your fragrances chances and just to see what it's really about. But the way she fell in love with Spice Bomb is the way she fell in love with Individual. I love it, guys. This is like my 10th bottle. I can't get enough of it. I'm always going through fragrances in this wintertime, but Individual is perfect. If you're new to this and you're going through YouTube and browsing different channels to see what fragrances out there for this season, and you want to go out and purchase your first cologne, or you want to start getting into this game, I would go with Individual by Mont Blanc. It's fresh. It's good for the winter. It's versatile as well. You can wear it in the fall. I wouldn't really wear it in the summer. That's just me. Like I said, all these fragrances fit me personally for the winter, and that's why it made my top 5 winter fragrances, and it's my third. So go get it, go smell it. If you haven't smelt it, order it online because it's hard to find. I actually bought this at my nearest retail store at Ross, and they had it there, and I just bought it, loved it, and they don't sell it there no more, so I started ordering it online. So if you don't have it at your nearest store, go ahead and check fragrance.net or any other website you think it's good for your budget. Mont Blanc Individual, can't go wrong. All right, let's move it along to the top dogs. These guys right here are freaking amazing for the winter. And not just for the winter, but you can wear it in the fall. I do. I start early, guys. Fall, then winter, but I'll wear it fall and winter because it's that crazy good. And I got into this fragrance a couple of years ago. Smelt it. Just even at the nose of the trigger, I fell in love with it. And then when it dried down, I fell in love with it. But the suckiest part is it has been reformulated. And I hate it. I don't hate the fragrance. I hate that it's been reformulated. But it still smells good. Doesn't give you that top performance it did with the original, but it still gives you a somewhat performance. Don't last as long as the original, but still gives you a little bit of longevity. To me, on my skin, lasts 4 to 5 hours. But I carry a container with me, and I spray it on wherever I go if it starts to dry down and starts to sink in with my skin. And the fragrance I'm talking about is by Calarina Herrera, CHMN. I don't know if I said it right, but you know what I'm talking about. It's crazy good. What I first get from this is leather and sugar. Oh my goodness, guys. If you haven't smelled this, go pick up yourself a bottle. I promise, even blind buy it if you have to. You will not dislike it. You'll love it. If you don't love it, you'll like it. Worst case scenario, you'll like it. But trust me, I love it. It's one of my top 5s of all time. And I continue. Every time I run out, I'll buy it. And I'll buy it. And I'll buy it. And I just can't get enough of this fragrance. It's sweet, but a good kind of sweet. It's not overpowering like some other fragrances out there. I'm going to give you an example. I like this fragrance, but it can be too sweet at times. And I'm talking about Invictus by Paco Rabanne and 1 Million. Those type of fragrance are good, but I don't love. I like, but do not love. They can be overpowering in the sweet side. This one is perfect, and I love it for the winter. It smells good. It grabs a lot of attention, and to come from all these fragrances I'm showing you guys, this right here is a chick magnet. And trust me, the chicks, the girls will fall in love with this fragrance. You won't go wrong with this. You'll get crazy tons of compliments as I have, and I love it. You'll love it. My number 2, CH Men. Guy, oh my god, I can't get enough of this. You go try it. That's it. I'm done. Try it. On to my number 1. All right, what is my number 1? There's a lot of fragrances out there. What can possibly be better than CH Men? What can possibly be better than Spice Bomb? Better than Individual? Better than Savage? What can possibly be better? This fragrance can. And the reason why is in the winter, oh my god, it blows people away. It reminds me of, when I first spray it on, reminds me of Chanel Allure. But and then it starts to dry down and it becomes its own scent. It becomes a little unique, and I love that. And the best thing about this fragrance, I only paid $20 at my retail store for it. It's very cheap. It's very cheap. It's powerful. It's very strong. The longevity is amazing. But it is perfect for winter, guys. That's why it's my number 1. F Black by Salvador Ferragamo. When I first smelled this, man, whew, man, it was I'm like, oh, I gotta buy this. I gotta buy 2 bottles right now. I bought 3 bottles, and I think that was Ross's last 3 bottles, but I fell in love with it. And the crazy thing is, I only put 4 sprays on, and people start picking up the scent left and right. They start loving it. It projects good. The longevity is perfect, and the scent is just marvelous, guys. It's my number 1 scent for the winter. It smells powdery, fresh, a little musky, but perfect kind of musky. More powdery, more fresh, more clean cut, more outgoing, more... it just gives you that bang, and that compliments. Besides CH Men, the compliments for this is crazy good. So you won't go wrong with F Black by Ferragamo. If you haven't tried this, go try it. Pick it up right now. Go online. Go buy it. Go to your retail store and try this, because I'm telling you, it's that damn good, guys. All right, that's it for my top 5 winter fragrances. I will see you when I see you. Don't be sure to subscribe and get ready for my new videos. But don't forget to go sniff this baby. See you soon. Laters, YouTube.